If you are struggling with weight loss, there is a secret that fit people are not telling you. And no, I'm not talking about drugs, although there are a lot of fitness influencers who are on drugs. I'm talking about actually naturally fit, healthy people. And it's not that they're intentionally keeping this secret, it's that they probably don't even recognize it's something they're doing well and you're not. And the secret is stress. You don't have a metabolism problem, you have a stress problem, most likely. After coaching hundreds of clients, I've developed essentially a sixth sense for identifying which clients are going to succeed in a body transformation and which are not. And it really comes down to their lives and identifying how much stress they have. You might think if I get a client who is super responsible and a high performer at work, that they're a good candidate for a great body transformation. But often this is not the case. The client who works 80 hours a week, sleeps only 4 hours a night, and spends every other waking moment with his family or her family, they're a great person. They're a great contributor to society, but they have the hardest time making a body transformation. Why? Because of stress. Any additional effort outside of their typical high stress routine, it's simply too much to add on. And likewise, stress is not just a mental state, but it is a physiological response. It's a hormonal response, and your body will struggle to make the positive hormonal adaptations when that stress is in place. If this is you, if you have a high stress life and you're struggling to lose body fat, your first step should not be to ask what diet can I do or what exercises can I do, but it should be how can I reduce stress? I'm not a life coach. Maybe I should be. Maybe you need a life coach to better help organize your life, or maybe you need to sit down and have a real talk with your significant other. But if you truly only have 4 hours to sleep, fixing that would be step one. Now, here's the golden ticket. Here's the good news. There is a way to go about diet and exercise that can actually give back to you and reduce stress. If time is an issue, pick a super simple diet. Eggs and oats, beef and potatoes, chicken and rice. Throw in some peppers, spinach, and fruits and call it a day. That's it. Super simple grocery list. Mix that up any way you want to. You can make a variety of different meals using different spices. I've done days where I'm only eating hard-boiled eggs. Today's one of those days. Now, is that a forever diet? Is that great dietary advice? No, but what that does for me, it adds 3 hours to my day. The 12 minutes it takes to boil up some eggs in the morning, I now do not have to think about food for the rest of the day. I don't have to make a grocery run. I don't have to DoorDash. I don't have to do any meal prep. I don't even have to leave my desk. I can just, if I'm hungry, eat an egg. This gives back to me, okay? Again, I don't do this every day, but the 3 hours it gives back to me reduces a tremendous amount of stress and frees up time for me to make and plan for better meals for tomorrow. For exercise, and this is the real secret, for exercise, it should be something that brings mental peace. The gym is meditation. And that's what fit people have that you likely don't. Fit people they really don't go to the gym for the arm pump, for that optimal bicep exercise. They go because it brings them peace of mind, and that gives back to them, and that keeps them coming back. It is their therapy. It is their meditation. So if going to the gym is a big stressor, if it's a big effort, you just need to find something that gives back to you. I think starting with a nature walk would be a good start, but it could be gardening. It could be, pickleball, whatever it is, like that's fine. Just something that gets you moving. Because again, stress in American society and probably globally, the response to stress is physically, activity-wise, we do media, either TV or social media. That's sedentary. It's a sedentary response to stress. And food-wise, we go for really tasty foods. We use food as a drug, as a medicine. And that actually acts to compound the stress. So what you should be seeking, if anything at all, from diet and exercise is for it to give back to you to reduce that stress. And still, you probably have to get your life a little bit more in order to get stress out, to minimize it. If that doesn't happen first, you're not going to make the body transformation that you want. So again, stress is at the center of culture. Our response to it tends to be pretty negative in ways that continue to compound the issue. And if you want to make a real body transformation, seek to fix stress first. Keep it simple with the diet. Make it so that you have low decision fatigue, and find an activity that brings you joy and peace. Only until you've done that should you even seek any further complexity or nuance in diet and training. That's what I got. All right, peace.